He's got the facts.
Let me go
he
back
just
to,
lied about the general.
Let me go back to Mr. Lamon on that one.
You know, this guy took a slap also at the National Border Patrol Council and all 21,000 members. In the last debate, he's taken it again. This shot, you need to understand, that's California talk, buddy, not Arizona. We love our police and border here.
I've spent more years of my life in Arizona than Jim Lamon has, which is on a relative basis and an absolute basis. I'm a lot younger than him. You can tell. His accent, he's from a different part of the country. We welcome people to come here. That's fine. But I am Arizonan, and this is a attack.
Wow. Last week, Arizona's leading GOP Senate candidates took the stage for a televised debate, quite lively, hosted right here on Newsmax. One of those candidates is here with me now, retired U.S. Army captain and founder of chairman of DEPCOM, Jim Lamon. Mr. Lamon, welcome back. You know, I want to get to that debate in a minute, but first, let's dive into some other issues. A Soros-backed group just won a $172 million contract from the Biden regime to help illegal aliens stay in the United States when they should be deported. That's our tax dollars at work. If elected, what is your plan to fight back against Democrats and their push for illegal immigration?
You know, Chris, all of this is intentional, you know, from the open southern border to what you just described is an absolute affront to the taxpayers. You know, we work very hard for these dollars. I'm not a politician, a lawyer, I'm a business guy. And, you know, we meet that payroll every week for 1,800 great Americans. And in doing that, those people work hard for it. Just this travesty of these giveaways has got to stop. And Chris, I'm coming with a wrecking ball. This is an America First campaign rising up out here in Arizona. I intend to lead the charge in the Senate to get this country back on square for the American people, the people who pay the taxes and go to work every day, not all these giveaways to everybody but Americans.
Well, today, the Senate may vote to give $52 billion in funding to computer chip companies to increase their manufacturing. I don't know why. With your extensive business experience, tell me, what will spending billions accomplish while these people in Washington simultaneously cut off the rare earth minerals in states like yours? In Arizona, they won't allow us to go get our own minerals. Doesn't this prove they're in China's pocket?
No doubt, Chris. In the 30-plus years I've been in the energy field, in the power industry, you see it every day where American progress is stymied, great American jobs going overseas because other countries don't have this stop all work, all progress in America at any cost that comes out of D.C. I intend to bring that business perspective to Washington and get this country back for the American workers. Now, from a chip standpoint, I am all in for re-onshoring American manufacturing, as we did in my company. We led the power industry in doing that. But I agree with you. This is not for giveaway money. This is not taxpayer subsidy money. It should not be either investment tax credits or if we as taxpayers are going to front some money to get the chip manufacturing, which we sorely need, then we need to understand how we're going to get paid back. Maybe it's over 10 years, but we need to do that. And to ensure all of these chips are consumed in America and not shipped overseas for Wall Street profits.
Well, this deal could potentially make Nancy Pelosi's husband a very rich man, as he just made some stock purchases. It's something I call crony capitalism, Mr. Lamon. Now, you've touted your business acumen, but we're living in America where woke businesses and corporations are literally undermining our constitutional rights and protection. How are you going to work not just to keep government out of business, but also keep business out of government?
Great question, Chris. Way too cozy in D.C. with all of the trillions of dollars being given away each year. You know, we got to get this government on a very strict diet to begin with, to get it back to something that is approaching reality and get this government out of our everyday lives. I was proactive. I divested of all individual stocks, even during the early part of this campaign. Also not taking a salary, not taking a single pack of lobbyist dollars, not going to take a pension, to show the people of Arizona and the country that I intend to lead from the front for the American people this time. Getting back, as you mentioned, about our rare earth materials, you know, Arizona is a mother lode of mining, and I intend to be very strong on getting that back strategically in the U.S. as well.
Yeah, and sadly, it's on federal lands, and of course, the federal government under leftists won't allow us to use our own resources. Last thing I have for you, Mr. Lamon, it was quite a fiery debate, as we showed the folks off the top, and some people who watched that debate noted how General McGuire, you know, he kind of stuck to the issues while you and Blake Masters seem to be focused on taking shots at each other instead of discussing those issues. You think that analysis is fair?
Probably not, Chris. You know, we did address the number one issue in Arizona. 72% say that the border policy of the Biden administration is the number one issue. In my case, you know, I have the endorsement of the National Border Patrol Council and all of law enforcement in Arizona, and they are 100% behind me. I listen to them, and that is remain in Mexico policy. I have to get that codified into law in the U.S. Senate. My point of pointing out Master's hypocrisy, he's a globalist. He's backed by globalists. This guy's a true fake, 34-year-old guy, no business experience of his own, never created a job, never served in the military. This guy's been writing before he decided to become a chameleon here about open borders, open drug trade, all of this kind of craziness. So it needs to be pointed out because they're running a slick $17 million campaign funded by globalist money. Now, Mick, unfortunately, Mick did well in serving in the military as I did, but he's somewhat irrelevant in the race. You know, he's polling single digits. Race is tied up. Masters and myself, the undecided, about 13%, are leaning in our way from every amount of demographics we can see. They want strong border. They want lower crime. They want to get inflation under control. And I, as a business guy, have solutions versus kind of the young tech kid just kind of fresh out of, working for Peter Thiel, really never been on his own before. Doesn't have it, can't bring it. And we got to focus on beating Mark Kelly, brother. This is the biggest race in the country. You need toughness to go after beat Mark Kelly.
Jim Lamon, thank you very much. Good luck to all the candidates on the Republican side in their races, and we'll see where it all goes. Thank you, sir.